The Minister for Finance and Economic Planning, Dr. Kwabena Duffuor, presented the 2012 budget statement to Parliament under the theme Infrastructural Development for Accelerated Growth.
The high point of proceedings on the floor of Parliament was a presentation of the budget statement of the government's economic policy for the year ending 31st December 2012. The Minister of Finance and Economic Planning, Dr. Kwabena Duffuor, touched on key thematic areas in the 2012 budget.
Madam Speaker, to sustain the achievements made in reducing poverty, planned government spending and poverty reduction programs in 2012 is increased to 3.2 billion, representing 22.1% of the planned total government expenditure for the year. This amount is intended to support basic education, primary health care, poverty-focused agriculture, rural water, feeder roads, and rural electrification. In line with the principle of equal pay for equal work, enshrined in Article 24, subsection 1 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, government will implement fully the single spine to address and eventually remove the remaining distortions and inequities in the public service remuneration.
On the health sector, Dr. Duffuor said the government is poised to focus on priority areas.
Planned government spending and poverty reduction programs in 2012 is increased to 3.2 billion, representing 22.1% of the planned total government expenditure for the year. This amount is intended to support basic education, primary health care, poverty-focused agriculture, rural water, feeder roads, and rural electrification.
The Minister of Finance said the government will strengthen the fiscal decentralization process by transferring resource allocation functions to local district assemblies. It is a way of deepening democratic governance at the grassroots. To this end, there will be a composite budget for district and municipal assemblies. Composite budget is a process of allocating annual resource from central government directly to the district assemblies. The Minister of Finance also had good news for road contractors.
The Accra-Nsawam and Kumasi-Ejusu railway lines will be rehabilitated to increase suburban rail service. In addition, the reconstruction of the Western Corridor Railway line will commence under the China Development Bank facility. Government will in 2012 complete the construction of the following major highways commonly referred to as Gang of Six: the Achimota-Fanko, Dasumai Highway, La Teshi Expansion Project, Tetekwashi Pantan, Nsawam Bypass. The construction works on Sunyani Road, that's the Sofo line, and Kwafukro will continue.
The 2012 budget also had special intervention programs. The government says the 2012 budget statement holds the key for a 2-term of office for President Mills. However, in contrast, the minority said it is a bye-bye budget.
Well, after the reading of the budget statement by the Finance Minister, our reporter Justice Aban interviewed some people for their impressions.
The 2011-2012 budget statement has been described as one with a human face. The budget, the fourth and last before next year's general election, exhibited certain measures to cushion the country against any eventuality due to the global economic crunch. Ghana's annual budget is complemented with about 60% foreign fiscal donor assistance. In view of the current global meltdown, it is envisaged that measures are taken to stem the tide should the worst happen. This is exactly what the budget sought to achieve to help the nation to keep its head above water if the donor assistance stop coming in. The well laid out measures include the widening of the tax net to cover all tax dodges, increase taxes from the current 4% to 8%, keep inflation at the present single digit, and maintain a healthy economic management procedure. Taxes due from mining companies will also be enhanced from the current 25% to 35%, with the present gross international reserve of 3 months import cover being boosted to about $7.4 million. Above all, oil and gas revenue is expected to rake in some dividends to augment national revenue for development. Already, 4 liftings of oil from the Jubilee field have so far yielded $112 million into the consolidated fund. It is in view of these refreshing aspects in the budget that observers see it as one of the best in recent times.
This is a very hopeful budget. This is a budget that for the first time focuses on us being very self-sufficient in the way we collect our taxes. The focus in 2012 is to address the loopholes in our payroll system to make sure we clean it up.
The economic meltdown worldwide is going to affect us significantly. But what I'm particularly happy about this very budget is that there is a conscious plan by government to ensure that the microeconomic gains and performance that we've been able to choke from 2009 to date are maintained.
Taxes has been increased, especially the mining tax, the corporate tax for the mining companies. And then we are also having oil now. So maybe the government will also use the revenue that will be coming from the oil very well.
According to the author of the budget, the finance minister himself, achievements chalked so far indicate a brighter and better future for Ghanaians. Justice Aban, GTV News, Accra.